everyone, Christina here from Sheridan Art and Designs. Today's video is a trial run of our Evil Queen makeup. So today I'll walk you through what I did for the trial and what I'll probably change for that final photo shoot. But with that, let's get into it. Hey everyone. All right, let's jump right in. I'm starting out just by priming my eyelids with my trusty Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It's a staple in my bag. I love Urban Decay products, and this one in particular. My whole eyeshadow look for this will be right from that palette, the All Amethyst Coulorpop palette. I love their palettes. They come in a ton of different colors, and the payoff, the color payoff is really great. You don't have to keep layering it on. They have really high pigment value, which is awesome. So I'm first just taking this lighter purple shade and going all over my lid with it. I wanted to add purple into this look because we're gonna be lining the Evil Queen cosplay in a nice dark violet lining. So I wanted to bring that color through because I knew most of the rest of the look was gonna be black. So add color where you can. After that, I just grab this darker purple and I'm putting that in my crease, and I'm gonna bring it all the way down underneath my eye as well to create kind of an outer triangle, I guess, on the outside of my eye as drama. I didn't want to just do the regular smoky eye. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic, a little more edgy. Evil Queen has all these really cool makeup looks, and so I wanted to kind of do something a little bit more out there and not just your traditional smoky eye. Trying to match that on the other side is always a challenge, but I think also for the final look I could pump this up even more. I could really kind of bring that farther out and maybe even layer in a little bit darker, a little bit more drama. Again, still getting used to kind of translating on camera, because in real life, I mean, for me, this look is kind of really dramatic, and so I tend to go smaller my first time around, and then, I can come back to it and go, oh no, I could really kind of bring that farther out. I could do another layer and make it even darker and make that look really cool. That's why these trials are so fun and so good to do before your final photo shoot, because it gives you a good idea of like what you can pull off for that character and what you can really, push the envelope on. So after this darker color, I'm just going to take a nice light shimmer that's in that same palette and put it just on the inner corner of my eye there. I like to do this with most of my looks because it just contrasts the darker outer corner and really pops that inner corner. So there's that nice light, bright pop in the inner corner and up, kind of just blending it into the other colors on my lid. I like to do my eyeshadow first. That way, if there's any color fallout or anything from the eyeshadow, I can just brush it off, underneath my eyes, and it doesn't stick into my foundation or anything. That way, you don't have to go back in with foundation. You can just brush it off and then put your foundation on after that. I'm not finished with my eyes though. I will come back and do eyeliner and lashes and stuff later, but I just like to get my eyeshadow in before I do my face makeup. So after this, I'm ready to move on to foundation. This is just my staple foundation that I have in my bag. It's light coverage and buildable. It's from Urban Decay. It's their moisture foundation. And it's lovely on the skin. It doesn't feel cakey, but it's also buildable and very light coverage. For someone who, like me, who doesn't wear foundation every day, it's a nice one to kind of ease you into foundation without having to find the perfect formula for your face to wear constantly, right? So yeah, just blending this out, and then I'll go in and add some color with my little trio palette from Urban Decay that I have. It has bronzer and blush and highlighter in it. I like having it all in one palette, and then you can travel it really easily, and kind of, you don't have to pick out one of each, but this one works great for me. So just going in with some bronzer. Still getting used to, again, on camera, have to add a little bit more so you can actually see it on camera. and under the lights. But yeah, then going in with the blush and adding a little bit of color back to my cheeks. I try not to go too heavy with blush because I have naturally red cheeks, and because I didn't use a super heavy coverage foundation, it will kind of come through a little bit. So I just, I don't tend to go super heavy on the blush. And then I just throw a little bit of highlight on the high points of my face before I come back to finish out my eye. So last steps for the eye is just to put on some eyeliner. Oh, I am throwing on a little bit of just translucent powder as well, just in my T-zone to keep everything nice and matte. So liquid liner is the last step before lashes on my eyes. This was the one that I just used as my everyday go-to. It was already in my bag, so I didn't buy a new one for this. It's the Urban Decay, black liquid liner. The application on this is really easy, and once it's on, it stays on until you actually take it off with a makeup remover. So I like this one. It's a great staple. So I decided not to do like a wing look or anything with this, just because I already had that darker shadow making a shape on the outside. I didn't want to put a wing on it and have it not match that kind of angular look exactly. So I decided to just keep it really close to my lash line for this. That way, I always find a good liquid line next to your lash line if you're gonna put fake lashes on. Helps kind of blend that in too. I did forget my fake lashes this day, so for final looks, I will absolutely be putting fake lashes on. Again, they show up on camera really great, as opposed to mascara can get a little washed out sometimes. But for the video, I just put a ton of mascara on, but don't worry, there will be fake lashes on the final look. I'm lucky I have pretty long lashes naturally, so they tend to blend into fake lashes pretty well, especially if I add some mascara on there. But this is the Tarte Cosmetics Maneater mascara. I just recently switched to it and I actually really like it. It doesn't clump your lashes very much, and you can build the length on it. So if you just keep adding coats, it does build the length pretty well as well. But I don't use waterproof. I just have a really hard time getting it off my lashes, and I don't like to scrub my lashes too much. So this is just the regular black Maneater mascara. And then the last step will just be a quick swipe of some lipstick. Evil Queen has some really dramatic dark lips, so I like to use this lipstick in my bag. It's from Urban Decay, and I think it's in shade Shame, but it's a nice dark red. And with Evil Queen, you can pull off a statement eye and a statement lip, I think, because she's just dramatic from head to toe. So you get to do a lot of it. So that's the finished look right there. Can't wait to show you the whole thing put together, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.